Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Maglesboro Field at the Anderson Outdoor Athletic Complex for tonight's matchup between the Royals of Scranton University and your Cougars of Misericordia University. Here are today's starting lineup for Scranton. In goal, sophomore, number 26, Shane Fallon. At attack, first year, number 1.
You are tuned into MCN 87 television station here at Misericordia University for today's Division III contest, men's lacrosse contest between your Misericordia Cougars and the Scranton Royals. As for Scranton, they come into this game defeating Plattsburgh State 11-10 on Saturday. Connor Kirkwood and Michael Elefante each recorded a hat trick and an assist. Tim Dolan and Cole Lukowitz scored twice for Scranton, while Alexander Dodorian had the other squad's goal. Shane Fallon made 15 saves and picked up the other win. Dolan and Elefante are leading the team with 16 goals, and they come into today's contest with 3 and 4. And as for your Cougars, they had a big win against Mount St. Mary Saturday afternoon, 18-6, led by the team's leading goal scorer, sophomore Patrick Luzzy, who had 5 goals and 2 assists as they look to continue a good start to the season. 3-1, the Cougars here. Your starting lineups for Scranton: number 1, freshman attackman Cole Lukowitz. Number 6, junior attackman Connor Kirkwood. Sophomore number 8, starting in midfield, Jalen Holmes. At attack, senior number 14, Tim Dolan. Junior midfielder, number 16, Michael Elefante. Starting at goal, number 26, sophomore Shane Fallon. Starting at defense, number 31, Casey Carroll. Also starting at defense, freshman number 32, Christopher Koiko. Starting at defense as well is junior number 39, Joseph Brancato. And starting at attack, freshman number 41, Mike Buhall. As for your Cougars, the starting lineups: number 2, freshman attackman Connor Entwistle. Starting at goal, number 6, freshman Owen Rogers. Starting at defense, number 15, Johnny Romero, also a freshman. Starting at midfield, freshman number 23, Garrett Heidecker. Starting at defense, freshman number 25, Michael Trude. Starting at attack, sophomore number 28, Patrick Luzzy. Also starting at attack, sophomore number 29, Nick Trezelli. Starting at defense, freshman number 37, Dom Campanelle. Starting at defense, freshman number 41, Spencer Sundenberg. And starting at midfield, number 99, sophomore Robert Wagner. And we will be right back after the national anthem. Stay tuned.
Thank you. Remain standing for our national anthem.
And we are back here live on MCN 87. I am your sole commentator today, Justin Connolly, as we get ready for today's out-of-conference matchup between the Misericordia Cougars and the Scranton Royals. Thank you for joining us here at Mangelsdorf Field. As we get ready for the opening face-off. And we are ready for Division III NCAA men's lacrosse action. Facing off for the Cougars will be freshman midfielder number 23, Garrett Heidecker, and sophomore midfielder number 38, Colin Purdy. Will be facing off for the Royals. We are underway here at Mangelsdorf Field. And a scrum to pick it up, but it is picked up by Scranton. That was number 35, Alexander Dodorian, trying to weave his way through traffic. Still holding on to the ball. Excellent job as Scranton goes to get it into the box and start their offense. And rushing to the goal, and already a goal by number 6, junior Connor Kirkwood. Making a nice play, taking advantage of the open grass. Had enough time to shoot all that open space. So the Royals off to a early 1-0 lead with 14:40 here to go in the first quarter. Scranton won the first face-off here. Trying to get these both on. The face-off is ahead. Trying to control it and losing it, and picked up by the Cougars. And push from behind, and there is a flag. It was picked up by Wagner before being pushed. And I believe on that push was junior Michael Elefante, number 16. Who will get credit for a push, and that will most likely be a 30-second penalty. Senior midfielder Brandon Winslow will control the ball, as the Cougars will have a 30-second man up. Cougars work it to X, working the perimeter. Back to Winslow, inside, nice pass, and a shot and a save by Shane. That was Nick Terzelli. We had a great opportunity to look at that, look for a goal. It was a nice save by Shane. Cougars with the quick ball movement here, working the top of the box. Trying to get someone open for a open, easy shot. Is controlled by Trude. Trude going into the shot, and it's a goal! And the Cougars answer right away by a goal by number 25, oh, I'm sorry. It looks like the number 28, Patrick Luzzy, on the goal there for the Cougars. Goal is good, and there is a penalty. It was a late hit after the shot was off as he got pushed into the box. 13:42 early here in the first quarter with a 1-1 start. And the face-off. Purdy pushed that one out, but it will be fielded by the Cougars. And that was Michael Trude on the ground ball there. Getting hit and harassed. But Cougars able to scoop that one up. And they need to get it into the box. And they do. So now the Cougars will control this possession on offense. Working the ball around. Back up top to Winslow. Winslow getting that one to Hanrahan. He's going to take a dodge to the crease. Going to kick that one out. Victor Zilli. Back up top to Winslow. Vandenberg working it around. Vandenberg taking a move to the goal. Nice defense there by number 16, Michael Elefante. Working it behind the goal. Trying to find something. 17 on the shot clock and a communication, and Scranton will get possession of that ball. Elefante is going to run this one down. Fast break opportunity for them. Kirkwood with a shot. Nice save. Rogers with a nice save. Now the Cougars will attempt to clear the ball, and it will be overshot. Was looking for Dom Campanelli. Couldn't get it, so the Royals will take over possession. There was a foul on that, so the Cougars look like they will retain possession. By number 19, Paul Hanrahan was the one that started with the ball. Scranton playing tough defense early on, really playing out on the Cougars. Hanrahan will take it back at the top of the key. Making a dodge to the ground. Shot and goal! Excellent shot there by Paul Hanrahan, and he will have his first goal of the day with 11:41. That puts the Cougars back up top by 1. As we will get set to face off. Facing off for the Cougars this time will be, looks like number 16, sophomore TJ Zenobio. Referee making sure both face-off guy sticks is right, and another face-off here, and it will be won by Zenobio. So another face-off win for the Cougars. And almost looking to take advantage of a fast break, but Scranton right there to play tough defense. They will get possession. Number 7, Christopher Harris, is the one that controlled the ball. So Scranton will gain possession here, try and tie this one up. Kirkwood controlling the ball. He's going to go and drive in again. He's had 2 open shots there. Another one there, and a save by Rogers. And the Cougars will control this, running back into their own offensive zone. A successful clear here for the Cougars. As Trezilli passes to the back to Entwistle. Entwistle inside cutter, and nice save by Shane. Had a great cut there by Brandon Winslow, just couldn't get it. And Kirkwood taking it to that same spot, can't get it. Passes it, and it's a goal for Scranton. Cole Lukowitz with a huge goal there to keep this game tied. It's a nice feed. Kirkwood has been getting that left side of the field open for him. That time they moved out on the shot, allowing Lukowitz to get around the crease and score that one for the Royals. So Heidecker is back out there for the Cougars to take the face off, and it is still Colin Purdy who is out there to face off for the Royals. Trying to take control, look like Purdy. And going to get called with Scranton's going to get called with a hole, and it's going to be Paul Hanrahan who's going to control this one. Making a dodge to the goal, it looks like, and he's going to control it at the X position. Goes behind the goal, makes a dodge, looks for the feed, can't get it, ran into traffic. It was Patrick Luzzy. Tried to find that open right, and Scranton will take possession. Trying to clear it. And Mike Modesti passes to Lukowitz. He did get it in the crease, so a successful clear for Scranton. Number 43, Joe Hill. Passing to Mallet. Scranton working it around. Trying to find the feed to Kirkwood. Kirkwood with a shot, and this one will go over the goal. Lukowitz was there, so Scranton will retain possession. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Malley trying to make a move. Good defense there by number 22, Don Conway. Lukowitz to Kirkwood. Back up top. Scranton dodging to the Kirkwood with a nice cut and a nice save there by Rogers. Kirkwood, the main shooter for Scranton, has been getting a lot of good looks, and really a couple times. Rogers making some great saves, so Cougars will attempt to clear. Winslow gets the ball, and he's going to run this. He's got the advantage here, and he will get this into the box, and a successful clear for the Cougars. And almost a drop by there by Entwistle. Gets it before it goes out of bounds. Back up top to Hanrahan. He loses the possession of the ball. Being played out by Christopher Harris. Luzzy will work this behind the goal, trying to make a move. Kicks it out. And we're going to get a dodge through the crease. Quick pass. Nice cut by Winslow. Just can't get it. Just a little bit out of his range. An awkward catch, and Scranton will get the ball. And trying to keep it in bounds, but nice job there by the Cougars. He's going to push him out of bounds. It looked like Patrick Luzzy with a nice play on the Scranton defender, pushing him out of bounds so that they can keep possession and stop the clear. About 7:45 left to go here in the first quarter. Really even game, as the score will tell you, 2-2. Between these teams, about 45 minutes apart from each other. Carson Venice couldn't get the dodge there, had to kick it out. Nice ball control. And a shot and a goal! There for the Cougars on the outside. Number 99, Robert Wagner, is the one on the goal for the Cougars. The unassisted goal, and the Cougars will take a 1-point lead with 7:22 left to go here in the first quarter. Usual two men facing off for both teams, Heidecker and Purdy. And Heidecker will win this one, and he's got a little bit of fast break here, beating defenders, and he's going to take a shot, and it is a save by Shane. Gets this one right out, and will be Retained by Elefante, working it to Kirkwood. Kirkwood with a shot, and another save there by Rogers. And he's got a wide open man. Nice move there. Down shot and a goal. Another goal on the outside. And that was number 11, sophomore midfielder Darian Brown. What a great shot there, top shelf. Love to see goals like that, and the Cougars will take a 2-point lead. And a face-off change here, and a timeout is called by Scranton with 6:52. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back here. Don't go anywhere on MCN 87. The Cougars up 4-2. Like we said, you are watching MCN 87 television station here at Misericordia University on YouTube. Stay tuned. And we are back here live on MCN 87. 6:52 left to go in the first quarter. Cougars up 4-2. As we go with another face-off. Cougars in control of these face-offs so far, winning 5 out of these 6 face-offs. Big reason why they are up 2 goals. Another face-off and a win by Zenobio. Actually, sorry, that is number 18, Garrett Rogers, on the win for the Cougars, as they will go back on the offensive side. Robert Wagner controlling, trying to make a dodge to the goal. He's going to have to kick this one out. Cougars working the ball around. Up top to Venice. Venice kicks that one out to the opposite side. We get a shot there and a goal. Another one for the Cougars. That is senior number 34, Brendan Winslow, with a nice rip from the outside. Makes this one 5-2. The assist there goes to Robert Wagner. And the Cougars, the outside shots really working for them today. They're going to keep going to them. If even Scranton needs to tighten up that defense, if they're going to be able to stop this Cougars offense. Another face-off, and it looks like another win for the Cougars. Their 6th face-off win, but a nice defense there by the Scranton attack. It'll be Elefante that's going to be taking over possession for the Royals. And now Scranton getting back on the offensive side of the ball. Handled by Dolan. Dolan back out to Holmes. And it looked like a shot by Elefante. Retained possession by Lukowitz. Back up top to Holmes. Working to the other side. To Buhal. Back up top. Holmes loses possession of it. And this one stopped with a team effort there by Holmes and Kirkwood. Kirkwood working it up top to Buhal. Buhal outside to Dolan. Scranton working the top of the box. Trying to find somebody open. This one drive inside and a nice save there by Rogers. Working about Lukowitz trying to work from the X position. Kirkwood back up top. Trying to find a shot. He has taken multiple shots from that spot. This time will be a shot and a little bit left of the goal. Dolan on the shot. Scranton retains possession, and that is going to reset the shot clock. Good ball movement by Scranton, trying to get that one outside of Lukowitz. Was not open, didn't take the shot. The outside, miscommunication from Dolan and Buhal. Takes a shot and goal! Sorry, that was Elefante. Michael Elefante on the goal for the Royals, making it a 5-3 game here with 4:24 left to go in the first quarter. So almost a change of possession there. Almost went back to the Cougars with a miscommunication between Elefante and Buhal, but Buhal was able to get it back to Elefante, and that led to a goal for the Royals. As we get another face-off. Cougars have been controlling the face-off so far this game. And both men trying to gain possession of this ball. Bit of a scrum, ball pops up. And Scranton can win this face-off, as it was corralled by number 35, Alexander Dodorian. Gets this one to Buhal, and Scranton will set up their offense. Controlled by Kieran Fallon. Back up top to Malay. And almost Joe Hill. They lost possession there for Scranton. Kirkwood trying to make a move. Find anything on to the back to Lukowitz. Lukowitz back to Kirkwood. Scranton, nice ball movement, and another great save by Rogers. Off the bouncer. Rogers trying to get that to Wagner, but this one will go out of bounds. Underthrew him a little bit, and Scranton will stay on the offensive side. Scranton has been going back and forth to their two guys, Lukowitz and Kirkwood. And nice defense there, getting a stick in there. Was number 37, Dom Campanelli, and that caused the turnover for the Cougars. So now they will attempt to clear the ball. Rogers trying to find somebody open. He's going to kick this one out to Romero. Romero finding Wagner, and Wagner making a couple people miss. And right there, Darian Brown. Brown's going to have an open shot to the goal, just a little bit over the top. But the Cougars will retain possession. They had two men behind the goal to field that one. This one will be fielded inside by Entwistle. Up top, Wagner with possession. Wagner looked like he was going to set up a move. He's going to hold back and try and work the ball around. And a cutter there for the Cougars, just a miss. Nice save there by Fallon. Cougars will get the call. Will get the ball back though. Wagner making a move. Kicks it out to Winslow. Winslow. No shot there. As Terzilli was just a little bit to the left. Cougars will retain possession, though. Scranton tightening up their defense a little bit more after the Cougars ripped a couple shots from the outside. Wagner making a move, and the pass was deflected, and there's a scrum for it. It can't find anything, and that will end up in the hands of Fallon. And now Scranton on the transition. Scranton trying to find somebody open. He's going to get this one to Fallon. Fallon finds an inside. Nice. Almost had a cutter, but that was a great job there. And a high hit there is going to cause a penalty and put the Cougars up, man up. And a crazy exchange there, as Elefante almost had a fast break set up, but great defense there by a Cougar defender to cause that scrum, and a high hit by Elefante will cause him, I believe that was a cross check, and that will set the Cougars up with a minute man up opportunity to put another goal on the board with 1:18 left to go in the first quarter. Ozzie was the one that started with the ball for this possession. Cougars with a huge opportunity, put points on the board, man up. Working the ball around the perimeter. Probably trying to set up for an outside shot for someone. Now trying to find the shot. Job by Alan Thomas and the miscommunication on the pass. We're getting this one to Scranton, and now they're going to probably just going to kill time here as much as they can. Being chased, gets it to Kirkwood. Kirkwood up top to Modesti. Kirkwood had enough room to take a shot. He's taken that a couple times today. And probably just going to work the ball around and get to the second quarter, unless they do want a last second shot. Lukowitz finding shot, and will sail over and will give possession back to the Royals. It was Kyrian Fallon on the shot, and another shot there by number 28, Mike Modesti, will be saved by Rogers, and that will be the end of the first quarter here at Mangelsdorf Field in Dallas, Pennsylvania. Cougars are up 5-3. You are watching MCN 87 television station at Misericordia University. Stay tuned. We are back here live on MCN 87. And just a couple stats from the first half. 5 different Cougars scoring goals, all 5 goals by different people. And the big difference in this game, 7 wins. There have been 9 faceoffs, and the Cougars have won 7 out of those 9 faceoffs. Really controlling the faceoff game today. So Heidecker and Purdy will face off to open this second quarter. Heidecker with a nice one, pulls it out, and will win another face-off. Heidecker kicks it out to Wagner. Wagner with a shot, and over the top. And there will be another penalty on Scranton. On number 35, Alex Dodorian. So 3 penalties today for the Royals, none for the Cougars. As the third man up opportunity comes for the Cougars. And the Cougars will start this man up possession. Cougars working the ball around the perimeter. Trying to find an open shot. Luzzie's going to lose possession of that ball. It's going to be a scrum for it. It is going to be picked up by Winslow, and a timeout will be called. Coach Ricardo didn't like how that exchange happened. And with that, we will take another short break here. MCN 87. Stay tuned. And we are back here live, MCN 87. The timeout was called by Coach Ricardo. Was a little bit of a bad pass there. The Cougars almost ended in a turnover. A smart call by Ricardo to settle his team down, trying to figure something out to get another goal on the board to make this a 3-point game. Third man up opportunity for the Cougars today. So the Cougars trying to set up another possession here. Getting out. Winslow. Back to Luzzy. Luzzy inside, and a goal will be scored by Sean McSwiggan. Will have his first goal of the game. Only a minute into the second quarter. The assist going to Luzzy on that one. And another face-off will be the 10th face-off between these teams. And the Cougars have won 8 of them. And will be a hold by the Cougars, and that will be a face-off win for Scranton. Elefante to Holmes. Scranton working the top of the box, trying to make Kirkwood, trying to make a move. Can't find anything. Back up top to Holmes. Move there by Elefante, kicks it out to Holmes. Holmes looked like he was going to take a shot, but had a man right into his face. Nice dodge there by Keelan, and he's got a goal. Junior attackman Quinn Keelan on the goal there for Scranton. Puts this back to a 2-goal game. Excellent shot there. Nice move to get that one. And it is now a 2-goal game. Excellent face shot dodge there by Quinn Keelan. Face off here. Purdy kicks this one out, and Scranton will win this one. No, it's going to be in the hands of Paul Hanrahan, stealing that one away from the Royals. Gets this one out to Sudenberg. Sudenberg back to Rogers. Trying to find somebody open for this clear. Can't find anything. Rogers gets it to Winslow. Winslow's going to try and make a move. Can't, and he's going to find, and now, and time not on the side of the Cougars as they will not get that successful clear. Couldn't get it over midfield, so back in the hands of the Royals. Elefante going to control the ball. Kicks this one in to Holmes. Holmes to the outside of Kirkwood. Kirkwood guarded by number 11, Darian Brown. Holmes and Kirkwood playing a little bit of catch here. Shot made, underhanded shot saved by Rogers. Elefante couldn't get that one right into the chest of the freshman goalkeeper. Hanrahan being guarded by Kirkwood. He's going to kick this one back to his goalkeeper. Out there to Sudenberg. Sudenberg trying to find somebody open. Really can't find anybody open, and there we go. Working it across and still can't get it across midfield. Coach Ricardo not happy, and it's another successful ride there by Scranton. Trying to make advantage to Lukowitz, and he's going to score. Defense did not get there back in time. Lukowitz was wide open and takes advantage to make this one a 1-goal game with 11:55 to go in the second quarter. Two straight really great rides by the attack and midfielders of the Royals. Helped them get this one back in with one possession. They face off Heidecker. Back out there for the Cougars. Purdy's still out there. I think he's taking every single face-off for Scranton. He's going to win this one. Going to be rushing down, trying to make a fast break happen for them. Takes a shot, and a goal! Almost looked like a save by Rogers, and just like that, the Royals are going to tie this one up with 11:46 to go. Excellent job to win the face-off, bring it all the way down in a nice bounce shot by Purdy. We'll make this a tied game, 6-6. You are watching MCN 87 television station here at Misericordia University. I am Justin Connolly. Stay tuned as we take a short break. And we are back here live on MCN 87. Just a couple stats for you. The Cougars were up 6-3 at the early in this second quarter, but 3 straight goals by Scranton puts them back into this game. Cougars still winning the face-off battle as they have won 9-4 face-offs, but it has been a turnover battle as the Cougars have 9 turnovers to Scranton's 3. Scranton also controlling the ground ball battle 11-7 as Heidecker and Purdy will face off once again. And stoppage in play, and this one will go to Scranton. Kirkwood across to Dolan. Couldn't find an open shot. He's going to get this one back up top to Holmes. Holmes to the outside to Kirkwood. Kirkwood trying to make a dodge there. Can't find it. Elefante back to Holmes. To Dolan. Dolan trying to find it well around, cutting Lukowitz. And Kirkwood almost loses control of that ball. Lukowitz won a huge cut. Gonna take the grounder say, and a goal there. Lukowitz with the grounder. And now Scranton back up for the first time since they were up 1-0. One thing I missed as they were coming out of that timeout, Owen Rogers has checked out of the game in replacing Matt Beck. Will be in, the senior goalkeeper will be taking control. As the face-off will go over another win for Scranton. But Cougars will take possession after a loose ball. And we'll see if the Cougars have failed on the last 2 clear attempts. We'll see if they can get one here as Beck throws this one over the midfield strike, but just out of the reach of freshman attackman Kyle Vandenberg. The Cougars will get possession back, and Entwistle will get this one into the offensive end, and now it will be taken away. And Scranton has possession running down the sideline, and Purdy will be pushed out of bounds. Got a little bit too close to the sideline there. Entwistle was the one to push him out, I believe, and that will put the ball back in the hands of the Cougars. Trying to regain control of this game. Cougars behind, Entwistle. Outside to Luzzy. Back up to Hanrahan. Cougars moving the ball around. Working the perimeter. Winslow high pass to Vandenberg. Vandenberg trying to make a move. Tough defense there by Scranton. Falling down. Entwistle will get possession of that ball. A little bit of a push after that by Vandenberg. Hanrahan making a cut to the goal. Can't find anything. Rolls away. Gets it back up to Winslow. Winslow to Vandenberg. 30 on the shot clock. Vandenberg drives. And a pass and a goal there to Wagner. Excellent pass by Vandenberg. Falling down. And this one will be a goal for the Cougars. Excuse me, that was not Robert Wagner on that. It was sophomore attackman number 29, Nick Terzelli, on the goal from the pass from Kyle Vandenberg. To look like for a 9 from here. I apologize. As Heidecker and Purdy will go back to facing off. Around, Purdy kicks it out. He's going to have to beat the defender. He's got a couple of Cougars around him. And Now a scrum for the ball. Someone's got to. I almost looked like Dolan had possession of that, but couldn't hold on to it. And a huge scrum there. Someone's got to come up with it eventually. And it looks like it is Scranton's Dolan, I'm sorry. And a timeout called by Scranton. So with that, we'll take a short break here. 9:03 left to go in a tied 7-7 game off the goal by Nick Trezelli. Stay tuned. You are watching NCAA Men's Division III Lacrosse here on MCN 87. And we are back here live on MCN 87 after a face-off by Heidecker and Purdy. A huge scrum for the loose ball was picked up eventually by Scranton there. That's why they have possession. Coming out of this timeout and now trying to work around their offense and take the lead. Possession and a shot. And back with a nice save was Dolan that tried to put the Wolves back up by 1. A huge throw across and can't make the Hail Mary pass to Entwistle, who was open in the corner, but a questionable throw there. But they have had problems as of late in this second quarter in trying to clear the ball to the offensive side. And right there, Elefante making a huge shot to the goal, and he's going to get it. Huge drive to the goal there by Elefante, and he is going to score, putting Scranton back up by 1. Second goal of the day for Michael Elefante. Scranton will regain this lead. Another face-off. They have done an excellent job trying to regain the control of this face-off game. Purdy finding his stride, and he's going to win another one. Loses the ball for a second, but regains it. And Scranton will control the ball now. Mike Modesti with possession of the ball. Gets this one out to Daniel Millay. Scranton incoming man. Back out to Millay. Just working the ball at the top of the box. Millay gonna make a move. Gets this one behind the net. Great pass and a shot. And over the net. But Scranton will retain possession. Dodged through the goal there by number 34, Brett Krause. And had to kick this one out to Lukowitz. Kirkwood on the drive. Takes a shot. Nice save there by Beck. And now the Cougars trying to run this one across. Nice change on a dime there by Robert Wagner, using the offhand to keep his balance. Luzzy ran into traffic, but the Cougars will retain possession. Frizzelli will lose possession of that ball. Great strip there by Casey Carroll. And Scranton now looks to get this one back to their offense. Gets it to an open man. He can run this one up. He's going to dump this one off, getting it across, and right into the hands of goalkeeper Matt Beck. So a failed attempt there to clear the ball to the offensive side for the Royals. And this one, he's just going to lob it up to and get it to his man. And the Cougars will now try to set up, tie this game back up. McSwiggan. The Cougars moving the ball around. Up top to Venice. Venice to Winslow. Winslow to Hanrahan. Working the perimeter, trying to find an open man to potentially dodge, and Hanrahan will dodge to the crease and is going to work this one around. Gets it back up to Venice, and Venice isn't going to be able to corral it, a little bit high, and a whistle by the ref, and he's going to call a push from behind, and that will give this one back to the Cougars. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Behind is McSwiggan. And a stoppage in play here. McSwiggan will take this one from the corner. Not sure what the stoppage in play was, but nevertheless, Cougars working this one around. Trying to catch the screen, trying to catch somebody off guard in this zone defense, almost looks like. And Hanrahan will take a dodge here. Can't find anyone. Dumps this one off. Terzilli can't find an open shot. Luzzy to McSwiggan. Swing it up top to Venice. Back to McSwiggan. Makes a dodge, takes a shot, and a goal. Huge dodge there by Sean McSwiggan. Will tie this one up with 4:52 left to go in the second quarter. Excellent. Whether it was a dodge or a fake shot and move around, excellent shot by McSwiggan, and just like that, another tied game in a very tightly contested lacrosse game here at Mangelsdorf Field. I believe Zenobio back out there to face off for the Cougars, trying to change the pace on Colin Purdy, who has taken every single face off for the Royals. And a push will bid this one to the Royals. As Purdy looks to work it in. I'm sorry, that is number 28, Mike Modesti, with the ball. Working this one, and almost looked like a really high pass, but able to be corralled by Elefante. Couldn't find anybody on that dodge. Just get this put out to Lukowitz. Lukowitz to Elefante, can't control the ball, but able to pick it up. Kicks this one to Holmes. Holmes to Kirkwood. Back to Elefante. Working the top of the box right now. Kirkwood going back into his favorite spot. Working the ball around the crease. Takes a shot, and just a little bit outside there from number 33, Quinn Keeling, who has a goal in this one. And Holmes making a dodge. Can't find anything. Gets one out to Kirkwood. Kirkwood up top to Lukowitz. Scranton with nice ball movement here. Nice dodge there by Elefante, but a tough shot and saved by Matt Beck. And Wagner trying to find, he's going to find his man. And now the Cougars almost trying to fast break here to Luzzy. Luzzy to McSwiggan, and another goal there by McSwiggan, and a foul for a high hit. McSwiggan takes to contact and everything. And a goal for the Cougars, and a man-up opportunity for them as well. As that is McSwiggan's second goal of the game. The first Cougar today to score a second goal. I'm sorry, that is his third goal of the game. So a hat trick already for Sean McSwiggan in this first half. With 3:14 left to go in the half, 9-8 Cougars. And with the 1 minute penalty for a high hit, Brandon Winslow will control this just across midfield and set up a man-up opportunity to put them up by 2 goals. Cougars working the perimeter, trying to find an open man for a shot. To McSwiggan. McSwiggan back up top to Winslow. Winslow out to Venice. Cougars doing a nice job controlling the ball, working the perimeter. Now trying to find a couple guys to cut. Losing control of the ball and into the hands of Shane. Shane's going to find a streaking Elefante, but right behind him is Winslow. Winslow with a shot. Can't get the loose ball there. And it is corralled by Kirkwood. And Kirkwood trying to just waste as much time as he can. Romero on him. And he's going to send Romero on Dolan now. And Scranton is, I believe, able to kill this penalty. And a dodge there by Killeen. Can't get anything. As Scranton now continues to work the ball around the perimeter. And he dodged there by Holmes. Holmes kicks it out to Killeen. Killeen to Dolan. Dolan back up top to Kirkwood. Nice ball movement here. Elefante, and a great job by Brandon Winslow to get a stick in there. And just like that, a turnover created by the Cougars. Back with the ball. Kirkwood going to come out on him. He's able to dump it to one of his defenders. Then it back to Beck. Beck is going to throw a high pass, trying to get it to the corner. And falls a little short, but McSwiggan is able to handle it. And now the Cougars have it in their offensive line. McSwiggan to Terzelli. Terzelli trying to make a move up top to Wagner. Wagner dishes it, and a shot, and a little bit outside for Vandenberg. But the Cougars will retain possession. McSwiggan out to Vandenberg. Or Venice, I'm sorry. Vandenberg working it around, trying to make a dodge. Defender comes out on top of him. And he dodged the goal, and he's going to score that one. What a shot and goal by freshman attackman Kyle Vandenberg. And Vandenberg scores his first goal of the game as the Cougars will be up 10-8 with 36 seconds left to go in the first half. And back to the face-off. There's just now an even battle as Colin Purdy started off really slow, but has been able to pick it up, and he's going to win another one. And now they are controlling the face-off game. Shot by Kirkwood. Save made by Matt Beck and into the hands of Cougar defender. And another shot. Beck is throwing, and the Cougars have really been throwing it down the field, trying to hit one of the attackmen low, almost in line with the goal. Only been able to hit one of those today, though, as Scranton trying to get this one into the box. Great job by Hanrahan on the defense there. 2 seconds left.
trying to get a shot, and a nice job by the Cougars to hit that one out. As we will take this one into the half, 10-8 here. The Cougars up on the Royals. And we will be back for the second half in about 10 to 15 minutes. You are watching Misericordia Men's Lacrosse here on MCN 87 television station here at Misericordia. I am Justin Connolly. Stay tuned for the second half of action here at Magelsdorf Field. And we are back here live on MCN 87 for the start of this second half. Here, 10-8 in favor of the Cougars by 2 goals. Just some stats for everyone. For Scranton, Cole Lukowitz with 3 goals. Matt Elefante with 2. Those are the leaders in the goals for Scranton and for Misericordia. Sean McSwiggan has a hat trick himself, and the number of goals, he's the only one with multiple goals for this team. As we are underway for the second half of action. And this ball will roll out of bounds and in possession of the Cougars. Hanrahan with possession of the ball. Was trying to get it to Winslow, but playing some really tight defense. Scranton coming out here. Trying to make sure they're playing out on the outlet passes. Cougars still able to work the ball around. And a nice dodge there. Back up to Hanrahan. Hanrahan with the dodge. Finds an open man in the middle and a score by Vandenberg. That will be his second goal of the day. And just like that, Cougars come out about 1 minute and 10 seconds and they will score. Make this a 3-goal game for the Cougars. Heidenberg and Purdy, the starters here at this face-off, taking it again. And Purdy was able to pull this one out. And the Cougars almost getting possession, but will be picked up by Purdy coming in there. Back up to Elefante. Elefante kicks it to Kirkwood. Kirkwood fakes the shot. Gets it back up to Elefante. And now going to slow things down. Let's get their guys in here. Holmes coming into this game. And Killing trying to make a move on Wagner. Nothing doing there. Good defense by Wagner. Scranton working the ball around. Holmes is going to take a move. Going to get this one behind the net. Killing. And a save is made as he couldn't go high on Matt Beck, who remains the goalkeeper in this game as he checked in the second quarter for freshman Owen Rogers. And the Cougars can't get this successful clear. They will because, turnover there by Scranton. And this one will be working back up top. Wagner with possession of the ball. Nice fake spin by him. Kicks it and to Terzelli, but he's not going to get a shane on that. And now a streaking Elefante is going to be able to set up a fast break here for the Royals. Kicks this one to Kirkwood. Kirkwood to Lukowitz. Lukowitz back out to Kirkwood. Not able to capitalize on that fast break. And Scranton will continue to control the ball. Killeen with it, kicks it to Holmes. Holmes back to Killeen. Tries the swim move there. Nothing doing. Good defense by Michael Trude. Elefante with possession. Kicks it across the field to Holmes. Holmes with a dodge. Takes a shot off the post. And Dolan is there to help keep possession for Scranton. Killeen, tough defense there by number 4, Joe Lobb, almost creating a turnover there. Dolan kicks this to Elefante. Elefante hits it, and a goal for the Royals. Just gets it inside that near post. And it is now a 2-goal lead for the Cougars As Scranton cuts that one down. Purdy's still the only man for Scranton to take a face-off today. As I believe the Cougars have changed their face-off guy. Again, it is Zenobio. And the Cougars will win this face-off. And Zenobio now is going to have a fast break opportunity, but Elefante chasing him from behind. And they're able to get it. McSwiggan kicks it out, and the Cougars now will control on the offensive side. Up top, Hanrahan. Out to Terzilli. Terzilli working it behind McSwiggan. McSwiggan kicks it. And working this ball around the perimeter, trying to find an open man to dodge. Paul Hanrahan kicks it to Terzilli. Terzilli with the shot, and I believe there is a save made there by Shane. Hanrahan trying to help pick it up, and will be out of bounds. Trying to figure out possession, and it will stay with the Cougars. Scranton did believe that they did have possession. Hanrahan is open man and can't get this one to Venice, and a shot and a save there by Shane. Shane Fallon. And he's going to get this one to Elefante. Hanrahan trying to create a turnover, and there's going to be a flag. That's probably going to be a slashing call. Elefante gains possession. They're going to try and take advantage of this. Kirkwood trying to look for a shot. Ball gets into possession of the Cougars. It will be a slashing penalty that Scranton will control, trying to get a shot and a goal. Trying to make a move. Takes the shot, and will remain Scranton possession anyway, as Hanrahan will be called for the slash. So the Royals now here with a man-up opportunity for the first time tonight. Trying to make this a one-goal game. Shot, and outside there, it was Dolan on the shot. And the yes chance coming from the Cougars sideline. Trying to will their defense, and it will be Cole Lukowitz scoring on that man up. So the Daniel Bryan yes chance ineffective for the Cougars, as the Royals will now be only down by one goal. Quinn Killian with the assist. 11-10 here with 9:24 left to go in the third quarter. And that will be Cole Lukowitz's fourth goal today. And a flag down, and it will be another, and that will be a high hit. And Elefante trying to rush to the goal, and will miss left. And the foul will be on. Still trying to figure out who the foul was on. Looks like it was number 25, Michael Trude. And another man-up opportunity here for the Royals. So the Royals trying to tie this game up with a man-up opportunity. And Stoppage in play. Didn't start where the ball needed to. Lukowitz. We'll start with this. Gets to Kirkwood. Kirkwood to Holmes. Working it around, trying to find an open shot here. And it will be Dolan with the shot and the goal. Tim Dolan will tie this game up 11-11 here with 8:51 in the third quarter. That is his first goal of the game. And another successful man-up opportunity for the Royals. As another face-off will be the 23rd face-off, and Scranton has taken possession of that lead 12-10. They won 12 of the 22 face-offs. Purdy looking to win another one, and this one will go into possession of the Cougars. And Matt Beck will try to get this one over with a successful clear. Guess this is going to find a wide open Hanrahan, but throws it a little bit high, and almost a ground ball there, but able to scoop it up. Number 37, Dante Venuto, was not able to secure that ground ball, allowing the Cougars to now set up an offensive possession. And that one almost went out of bounds for the Cougars, but able to save it was number 5, Kyle Vandenberg. Just went out to Derzilli, can't get the successful pass. A lot of pressure applied there by Joseph Brancato, and now Scranton has possession of it. The Dorian is going to take the shot way over the net, but Lukowitz back there to retain possession for Scranton. And huge opportunity by Elefante, and he's going to score. And Scranton will now take the lead. As a substitute, it looked like a substitution error on the side of the Cougars left Elefante wide open for that shot. And just like that, Scranton takes the lead again. Face off. Someone trying to gain ground here. And this one will end up in the hands of the Royals. Kieran Fallon. And Scranton will take another offensive possession here. Kirkwood waiting for the substitutions to come in. Gets this one into the hands of Daniel Millay. And a dodge here, trying to get it behind. Gets it to Lukowitz. Lukowitz to Kirkwood. Kirkwood back up top to Millay. Millay is going to take a dodge to the goal. Takes a shot just a little bit outside. But Scranton retains possession. And Brett Krause was the one closest to the ball. Kirkwood now dodging to the crease. Works it a little bit outside. Can't find anything. Working behind the net. Trying to make something happen was Millay, but he couldn't find anything. There's Joe Hill, kicks it out. Krause kicking it to Lukowitz. Lukowitz working behind is Dolan. Dolan can't get the pass back up top, and now the Cougars are running with it. Wagner with possession. Gets this one to an open man, and just the defense crashed in. And number 44, Dylan Walsh, was not able to make something happen with that shot right in front of the net. But the Cougars will retain possession after the ball went out of bounds on Scranton. Wagner takes a shot from the outside and a little bit to the left, but still Cougars ball. Cougars looking to try and tie this one back up. It's Wagner back up top. I believe that is Kyle Vandenberg. Works it behind McSwiggan. McSwiggan to Walsh. I'm sorry, that's Patrick Luzzy. Winslow trying to set a pick, and Walsh does set the pick. Almost looked like he was taking the charge like in basketball. Winslow working behind the net, kicks it out. Can't hang on to it. He probably would have had a nice opportunity at a shot, and Scranton breaks that one loose. And now they get this one up and running and back into their offensive end. A fast breaking opportunity here for Scranton. Kicks this one out to Kirkwood. Kirkwood to Lukowitz. Lukowitz with a nice move and a shot, and just a bit to the left, but able to chase his own shot to retain possession. Scranton taking 38 shots today, 26 on goal. Offense has been busy today with 4:20 left to go in the third quarter. Holmes taking a dodge and a shot, and it's going to be stopped by Beck. And now the Cougars up and running, but the defense crashing hard. And man will push it back out to Beck, and felt that and can't get this one to his man. And now Scranton will work this one back into their offensive end. Dolan with possession of the ball. Kicks this one up top to Elefante. And just going to roll this one to Holmes, who is working his way back into this game. Trying to make a move on Wagner. Works this one behind the Lukowitz. Lukowitz to Kirkwood. Back up top to Elefante. This one to Killeen. Nice movement here by Scranton. Holmes trying to make something go. He almost gets it stripped. Dolan able to recover it to Kirkwood. And a nice move and a shot. And a goal there by Michael Elefante. They're trying to discuss if he did land in the crease, and they were going to call it a goal. They're going to say he was pushed in there. And now Scranton up by 2 goals with 3:10 left to go here in the third quarter. So a very competitive game here at Mangelsdorf Field. As the largest lead for any team was the Cougars earlier with a 6-3 lead. So it has been a back and forth contest all night between these two teams, these crosstown rivals. And Elefante with the quick shot. Kirkwood letting the offense settle up. Kicks this one out to Hill. Hill gets this one to Malay. And losing control of the ball was. And this one will be the Cougars' ball as this one goes out of bounds. As Steve Apicilla couldn't hold on to the ball. Beck floating this one is going to have just a little bit high again, but able to gain possession was Campanelle. And the Cougars have a chance to set up an offense here. Walsh kicking this one out. Working the way up top. Hanrahan to Venice. Venice working this one back to Walsh. Walsh reversing back. Muzzy trying to make something work from the back, from behind the net. Nice pick there by Winslow. Back out to Walsh. Walsh can't hold on to it, and Scranton's going to scoop this one up. This is number 31, Casey Carroll. And another turnover for the Cougars. Fake pass there, Dolan. Up top to Hill. Gets this one up top to Killeen. Waiting for the personnel. Settling the offense. Up to Holmes. Holmes kicks this one out. Making a move is Elefante. Elefante to Lukowitz. Lukowitz up top to Killeen, and a low shot. And good save there by Beck to keep this one a 2-goal game. Hanrahan is going to find a streaking Brown. But Brown is going to just kick this one back out to Hanrahan. Cougars working the ball around, trying to find a good dodge there. Shot and save there by Fallon. It was Robert Wagner on the shot, I believe. Now Scranton looking for a successful clear, and they are going to get it. As Lukowitz now holding on to the ball. Guarded by Johnny Romero. Romero with a couple of huge shots, and Lukowitz is going to shoot and over the top of the net. But Killeen is there to maintain possession for the Royals. With 9 seconds left to go here in the third quarter, they're going to try and make a dodge, and got to take a shot here. 3 seconds left, looking for something, and this one's just going to be floated into the hands of Matt Beck. And that will end the third quarter here, as the Scranton Royals will have the lead 13-11 here. You are watching MCN 87 television station here on YouTube. Stay tuned as we are about to get set for the last quarter of action. Stay tuned. And we are back here live on MCN 87. 13-11 here at the start of the fourth quarter. Scranton over the Misericordia Cougars. Just some stats for you here. Scranton outshooting the Cougars 44-25. Shots on goal in favor of Scranton as well, as they have had 29 on goal and 17 only for the Cougars. As we get ready for another face-off, will be the 26th face-off. Scranton in favor of that, 14-11 after
It was 9-2 at one point. Discuss this one real quick. Michael Elefante pleading the case for the Royals. It's over the line, so Michael Elefante will start with possession of this ball and is going to work it to the outside. Joseph Brancato trying to find somewhere to go with it. Gets it to his defender. Back to Fallon, the goalkeeper. And Killeen is going to try and do this himself. He's going to run into traffic. And Luzzy with a great job, and now he's got the ball, trying to get a fast break opportunity for the Cougars. Is going to actually settle this one down and set up an offense. Excellent job by Patrick Luzzy to get a stick in there. Venice to McSwiggan. McSwiggan gets it behind the goal to Thomas. Thomas up top to Wagner. Cougars doing a nice job working the perimeter. He's passing around. Wagner up top. Vandenberg. Continuing to work the perimeter, trying to find an open spot in this zone. Vandenberg is going to take this one and go. Dodging to the crease, kicks this one out. McSwiggan, 3 goals today for him. Wagner is going to take a dodge to the goal now. Kicks it inside. Nice shot. And just is going to miss the net, but just stay possession. Brandon Winslow, I believe, was the one that got a shot right there on the crease. McSwiggan with a nice roll. Kicks this one to Vandenberg. Vandenberg with a nice dodge. Excellent save there by Fallon. And they're going to say somebody stepped in the crease there. Fallon with 7 saves on the day today. As Scranton will set up their offense. Working from behind is Kirkwood. Kirkwood kicks it out. Elefante is going to take a shot, but it's going to hit a Cougars defender's stick. And the Cougars have possession of the ball, trying to get a successful clear going. Kicks this one out to Romero. Romero's just going to walk this one across midfield. And is going to, I believe, step that one into the box, and a successful clear for the Cougars. Kick this one out to Brandon Winslow. Winslow's going to dodge. Roll this one out. Take a bounce pass. Shot, and are they going to call this a goal, or did he step in? It was Patrick Luzzy. Was he pushed in? The refs, and it will be a flag. And Scranton will be man up. So no goal for the Cougars. So I believe there was a crease violation on that one. Should be a 30-second penalty, which will put Scranton up, man up for the 4th time today. Jalen Holmes will start this possession off for the Royals. And Scranton would love to take a 3-goal lead here with 12:05 left to go here in the 4th quarter. We're going to ball around. Ball gets tipped, but Scranton able to control it. Nice ball movement here by the Royals. Dolan was looking for a shot. Back to Lukowitz. Lukowitz to Dolan. Dolan had an open shot, but loses possession of the ball. And Kirkwood was trying to look for one. Holmes is going to be the one taking the shot, and a goal. Jalen Holmes, the one to score, and Scranton will take a 3-goal lead.
is Jalen Holmes' first goal of the game. And now this is tying the largest lead of the day. See, 3-goal lead for the Royals. Heidecker kicks this one out, but Scranton able to gain control of the ground ball. Purdy with possession of the ball. He's trying to do a great job to lift the stick there by number 25, Michael Trude. And Scranton again with possession of the ball on their offensive end. Killeen to Holmes. Playing pass and catch here. Killeen with the dodge. Kicks this one out to Lukowitz. Lukowitz back up. And this one gets into the hands of Dolan, and a nice save there by Matt Beck. Beck going to throw this one across the midfield. He's going to have a man there. I believe that is Paul Hanrahan. And now the Cougars are going to have to try and cut this deficit here early in the fourth quarter. And dodging to the goal, kicks this one out to Wagner. A flag is down, and so is Walsh. He's a little shaken up to get it there, or might be Brandon Winslow, I'm sorry. Cougars trying to capitalize on this before they become man up. Luzzy, and another flag here. That's going to be 2. Luzzy with the shot and the goal. So despite 2 flags on that possession, Patrick Luzzy still brings this one home for the Cougars, cuts this one to just a 2-goal lead now for Scranton. And that will be Luzzy's second goal of the game. He had 5 last time the Cougars played. 9:55 here to go in the fourth quarter, 14-12 in favor of the Royals. Really highly contested game here. And Scranton will be 2 men down. First time today we've seen 2 men down. Just some stats. Matt Beck has 8 saves today in the goal after checking in for Owen Rogers, who still is the save leader of the day. He had 9 before checking out early in the second quarter. So still a face-off here. Purdy will face off with, I believe, TJ Zenobio. And Purdy trying to win, and he does, despite the 3-on-1, and he has a chance to take a shot. And the bounce goes over the net, but the Cougars need to apply pressure. They are up by 2. They are up 2 men, and Scranton trying to run this one out. And trying to double the ball here as Kirkwood is just trying to run and kill as much of this penalty as he can. And now they're tripling the ball here, but still no one has been able to pressure Kirkwood. Garrett Rogers tried, but still no luck. And now Elefante has an open shot at the net, but he's not gonna take it. He's gonna save and be conservative with this. Gets this one into the hands of Dolan, and they are doing an excellent job killing this penalty. And just like that, now we are an even playing field here as Scranton was able to win the face-off. Excellent job by Colin Purdy. And an excellent job by this attack position as a shot goes there by Dolan. Like you said, an excellent job by the attack unit to kill the penalty. And a timeout here in the action. We will take a short break. 8:29 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 14-12 in favor of Scranton over the home team Misericordia. You are watching MCN 87 television station here at Misericordia University. Stay tuned. And we are back here live on MCN 87. Scranton will have possession coming out of the timeout. Up by 2 goals. We're going to try and put this game away. Still a highly contested game. Holmes trying to make it dodge out, gets it behind the net, working it to Elefante. Elefante with a shot. Will go wide. Holmes will gain possession. Working his way around the net. Kicks it back up, high pass. And now Elefante is able to grab the ground ball. He's going to kick this one to Kirkwood. Dangerous pass. He had a man right in his face. Kirkwood with a nice dodge on Wagner. .7:37 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Substitutions coming in for both teams. Kirkwood trying to go somewhere with it. He's going to kick it to Elefante. Elefante up to Holmes. Holmes is going to dodge towards the crease. And he's not going to take the shot. He's going to pull this one back out to Lukowitz. Lukowitz trying to dodge as well. Dolan takes his chance, and he's going to score. Yep. Another goal here for Scranton, and now it is a 3-goal lead with 7:03 left to go in the fourth quarter. That is Dolan's second goal of the game. 2 goals, no assists for him. And a big day for Colin Purdy if he can win another face-off. He has been the only man for Scranton to take the face-offs today. He's 17 for 27. And he is going to win another one. But runs into traffic with 3 guys and is going to lose the ball. And a scrum for the ball, and it will be Sean McSwiggan that comes up with possession of the loose ball. McSwiggan is going to regain possession. Is going to try and run around the net. Trying to make a move here. Cougars need a goal if they're going to stay in this game with 6:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Wagner with a dodge. He's going to take a shot. Nice save, and getting a stick in there is Fallon. Scranton is going to look to run this one back into the offensive zone. And an excellent job by number 28, Mike Modesti, to get this one back into Scranton territory. Dolan is going to hold this one on. And he's going to find a streaky man, but he can't. He's going to find Millay, but Millay can't hold on to this one. Would have been a huge opportunity, and a flag is down. Will most likely be on, I believe, on Scranton. Cougars pick it up, get it to Beck. Beck's just going to lob this one to his defender. Gets this one to Luzzy, but this one's going to fall out of here. It's going to be wide left of him. And now there's a stoppage of plays. Hanrahan almost got a loose ball push on Mike Modesti. But the flag will be on Scranton, giving this one back. Another man-up opportunity for the Cougars. Only have been able to convert 1 out of the 6 previous attempts on any man-up situation. But they need to capitalize on one here, as time is running down for the Cougars. 5:15 left to go. McSwiggan kicks this one out. Back in his hands. He's going to take a shot high of the net, off the football goalpost. And they're going to give this one a Scranton. They're going to say Elefante was back there further closer to the ball. And a nice swim move there by Elefante. He has had a big day. He's had 5 goals and has been all over the field for Scranton, but throws that one a little bit high, but still Scranton is able to gain possession there. Nice job to scoop that one up and recover it by Christopher Koiko. Back into the hands of Michael Elefante. 4:30 left to go in the 4th quarter. And another goal by Scranton here on this possession could definitely ice this game. As Holmes is going to take a dodge. Works this one behind. Kicks this one to Kirkwood. Cooker with a shot, saved by Beck. And it is a stoppage in play. And taking Brandon Winslow out of the game. Would have been a foul on him. As Scranton will be retaining possession. Yes, there is going to be, I believe it was a hold on Brandon Winslow, which will leave it man up for the Royals, who have been very good on extra man today. They are 3 for 4, taking advantage of the opportunities that the Cougars have given them. We'll see if they try to sit on this and waste as much time as they can, or go for the dagger goal. Back Holmes. Holmes to Kirkwood. Kirkwood working this one. Can't get in. Dolan can't hold on to it, but regains possession. Gets this one to Brian Dignan. First time calling his name tonight. Kirkwood. Getting it. Lukowitz back to Kirkwood. Kirkwood. This one finds its way into the hands of Killeen. Scranton looks like they are wasting as much time as they can. Shot clock is at 27. Behind to Lukowitz. Back up top to Kirkwood. Kirkwood to Dolan. Dolan trying to make a move. Almost looked like he pushed off there. But that pass inside was looking for Killeen. Is going to be intercepted by number 22, Don Conway. The freshman long stick midi. As Paul Hanrahan is going to look to dump this one. He's going to find a streaking Winslow. Winslow with the shot just over the net. But the Cougars will retain position as McSwiggan was back there. And with 2:42, they absolutely need to go on this possession. Working it up top, Wagner. Wagner kicks it. Winslow can't get this one. And referee's hand is up. And Cougars will retain possession. Nice dodge by Luzzy. Luzzy can't get this one to go. Terzilli, though. Back behind the net. Terzilli's going to make a move. He's going to find a little bit of room. Kicks this one back up top to Wagner. Wagner with a shot. Nice save by Shane Fallon. And now the pressure is on the Cougars. They need to start pressuring here, as this one is kicked out to number 25, Kieran Fallon. Now in the hands of Elefante. Elefante kicks this one out to Modesti. Modesti finds its way into the hands of Kirkwood. Kirkwood across the field to Modesti. Down in the hands of Elefante. Elefante now, Brennan Winslow's going to pressure him. Going to try and get the possession of the ball back. And a shot. And going to be a save by Beck. And a huge clamp, but they are going to call a push on the Cougars. And Scranton most likely going to run out this clock, as the shot clock has more time on it than the game clock. Going to just roll this one to his guy. Into the hands of Kirkwood. Kirkwood across the field. Now Scranton making it really hard for the Cougars to try and pressure them. 35 seconds left, and it looks like the Royals will take this game here on the road at Mangelsdorf Field in Dallas, Pennsylvania. Now Matt Beck getting involved, the goaltender, leaving the goal wide open. Elefante to the middle, and not going to take the shot as Modesti. He's just going to run out the clock. Get the hands of Kirkwood, getting doubled by Beck. Takes a swing at him, and Wagner guarding him too. And that is going to do it here. The Scranton Royals take this one on the road, 15-12 over your Misericordia Cougars. The next time we will see both of these teams in action, Scranton will be playing on Saturday as they open up conference play against Susquehanna on Saturday. And for the Cougars, they will be home as well as they host, the Scranton Royals will be at Susquehanna on Saturday, but the Cougars will host Stockton on Saturday at 1 p.m. and we will be live here on MCN 87. So thank you for tuning in. I am Justin Connolly. Your final score, Scranton Royals 15, the Misericordia Cougars 12. Thank you for tuning in to MCN 87 television station here at Misericordia University on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you next time.